Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. It is main event time on Survivor Series 2025 with the men's War Games match. As we had Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and the Beast Brock Lesnar as they teamed up to take on Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, main event, Jey Uso, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the best in the world, CM Punk, and the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the big dog, the OTC, Roman Reigns. And let me tell you, this match was crazy. This match was nuts. Match of the night? Yeah, match of the night. Yeah, match of the night, 100%. Which makes sense because I figured this match would be the match of the night, and definitely was. So CM Punk and Braun Breaker started this match off. Surprising. I didn't think Punk would start the match, but he did. And I didn't think Braun Breaker would start the match, but they did. Had a little back and forth for 5 minutes until the next person came out, which was Drew McIntyre. And I'm glad to know that the tension between Punk and Drew is still there. And I don't think it will ever go away. And I love it. I love it. So then was a 2-on-1 situation between... 2-on-1 situation, McIntyre and Braun beat up Punk for a minute until Cody Rhodes came out. So both world champions started this. Well, both world champions were the first two members of the team to come out, which is surprising. Again, I didn't figure that happened. And so Cody evened the odds a little bit. And something interesting happened. So Cody had Drew and Braun down. Now, mind you, both of his opponents were in front of him. Punk got up, tapped Cody's shoulder, and Cody just elbowed Punk. And commentary sold it like it was an accident. And I'm sitting here like, okay, if you know Drew and Braun are your opponents and you're looking dead at them, who the fuck else would be tapping your shoulder? I'm just saying. Like, that's not an accident, bro. It couldn't have been an accident. It couldn't have been. Because that makes no sense to me. And then things got a little more weirder later on in the show. I mean, after the match, but we'll talk about that later. So then it was a 2-on-2 situation until the third man of Team Vision came out, and it was Logan Paul. And before he got into the ring, Drew McIntyre told him, yo, get some weapons. And that's what he did. He got 2 chairs. He threw them in the ring. Cool. So then 3 minutes pass. The third person for Team Good Guys was Big Jim. Jimmy Uso came in. And before he got in the ring, he grabbed himself a table. And I was like, there we go. There we go. Some table action. Cool. So he throws the table in. Wasn't used until later, which is usually how it usually goes. So then 3 minutes pass. Here comes Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed got into this ring. The first thing he did, tsunami. Then the next thing he did, another tsunami. Then the next thing he did, the third tsunami. Bronson tsunamied all 3 men. I was like, oh, I like it, Bronson. I like it. 3 minutes pass. Next person is main event Jey Uso. And Jey Uso's taking out the other 3 men. And then... while everybody's down, glad everybody was down, Jay looks into the camera and does Next thing you know, in the WarGames match, Jey Uso decides to climb to the top of the cage and start yeeting. I lost my mind, bro. I was so aggravated. I'm like, why? Why? Oh my God. That's why I said, yo, he is lucky everybody is down. Because I'd be damned, bro. I'd be damned I'm up on my feet and I'm watching this man having fun in the middle of a serious match. Luckily, Punk had a chair. He was hitting everybody down. He's like making sure everybody's down so nobody interrupts him. You see Jimmy on the other side. I'm like, yo, that's his brother for real. That's the only person that can deal with your foolishness is your own family, bro. I swear to God. Now, as this is happening, we don't see the timer going down. Like, it's not counting 20, 9, it's not counting down. So during this, the fifth and final man for Team Vision comes out, which is the Beast Brock Lesnar. And the minute Brock Lesnar gets into this damn cage, this man is suplexing, F5ing everybody in sight. And I'm just like, man. He is just beating the hell out of everybody. Then the 20 seconds tick down. Brock gets out the cage. Now, mind you, if you get out the cage, your team forfeits. But the thing is, the match hasn't started yet. Or the match hasn't officially started yet because not everybody was in the match yet. So Brock gets out the cage, stands on the steel steps. He's waiting. Music drops. Here comes Roman Reigns. Brock gets down, stands in pretty much at the end of the aisleway. And as Roman is walking down, both men are staring at each other. So then Roman runs up, boom, Superman punch. Loads up, another Superman punch. Loads up again, another Superman punch. Loads up again. Goes for a fourth. Brock counters F5 through the announce table. Now, mind you, that has to hurt because those tables are not only smaller, but reinforced. So Roman's stomach got to be hurting him. And then from there, Brock was throwing Roman on a barricade, on the cage, all that. So then Brock throws Roman in a ring. Brock gets in the ring himself, closes the door by himself, and the match begins. And from there, it was utter chaos. It was utter chaos. Like, there's so much was going on. Logan Paul calls to Paul Heyman. He says, yo, get my thing. That sounds crazy, but you know what I'm talking about. Paul digs into his pocket, gets his brass knuckles. Logan Paul puts him on the hand. He hit Cody, and I think he hit Jimmy with it. He hit two people at least. Then he starts loading up for Roman Reigns. Roman gets up. Paul like about to hit him. Roman counters with a spear. Takes the brass knuckles and puts it on his hand. And then Roman starts using the brass knuckles for himself. Superman punch to Bronson Reed. Superman punch to Drew McIntyre. Jay gets up. He holds Brock Lesnar. He wants Roman to spear Brock through the table. Brock actually counters Jay into an F5 position. Roman then spears Brock through a table. I know Roman speared. Oh yeah, then Roman gets up. No, I think Roman speared Braun and then he speared Brock through the table. Yeah, something like that. What else? Okay, so yeah, after that, it was all nuts. So then CM Punk hits Logan Paul with a GTS. And then, from out of nowhere, we got a hooded figure. Dude dressed in all black, hoodie up, mask on. Have no idea who this is. And I'm just seeing, I'm like, who the hell is this? Skinny. Apparently fast because he climbed that cage pretty fast. And he's just in the ring. Punk staring at him. Guy staring back at Punk. I'm like, who the hell is this? And before you know it, boom, a super kick to the face. And then a stomp. And immediately, is that Seth Rollins? Now, I know for a fact that, okay. I feel like it's not Seth Rollins, but at the same time, Seth just pump faked us. Literally a couple months ago. He pump faked us. With the whole, he's hurt, his legs hurt, or he broke something, gonna be out for a while. All of a sudden, he comes back to SummerSlam and cashes in on Punk and wins the world title. I'm not gonna say it's Rollins. I don't know. Rollins did just have surgery about a month ago, so I can't really sit here and assume this man just got healthy over the course of a couple of weeks. But now it's interesting. Who the hell is that? I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and assume who it is. And I don't care what is assumed. I don't know. I don't give a damn until that's revealed. So from there, Braun Breaker takes advantage. Hits Punk with a spear. 1, 2, 3. And Team Vision actually wins WarGames. I was like, wow, good. Braun Breaker pinned the world champion. Now, if you remember, the last time Braun Breaker was in WarGames was 2021. He won WarGames for his team. And he actually pinned at the time, the NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa. Then he went on to win the NXT title. So is history going to repeat itself for Braun Breaker? Only time will tell. We'll see. But for now, Team Vision wins. And, everything all good. Well, everything's not all good, but you get what I'm saying. So then the camera pans into the ring, and Roman Reigns is just getting up. He doesn't look angry. He's not making a fit. He's just like, all right, let me just check on everybody. He walks up to Punk, extends his hand, helps Punk get up, and then him and Punk just respect, like, appreciate you, like, good looking. And now Punk and Roman standing up, and they're looking at Cody. And Roman extends his hand to Cody. He's like, trying to help him up. Cody just shook his head no. He just gets up and he just looks at Roman with malice and intent. Like, he's just angry at Roman. And Roman's just nods his head like, all right. And I'm just looking at Cody's demeanor. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, first he elbows Punk in the face early in the match. And now he's just angry with Roman. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? And now it looks like we're probably heading to a different chapter for Mr. Cody Rhodes. We'll see how things go. And then before the show ended, Roman looked at him and said, "This is the last time we teaming up. Just know that." And then Cody just looked like, now, I don't know if they're setting up for Cody Roman 3. I mean, the match, I wouldn't be against the match. I mean, they're both 1-1 with each other. So, you know, that rubber match, that third match, just to see who's the best. Hell, book it if you need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. But we got a couple stories lined up after Survivor Series. Let's see how things go. But as I said, show was all right. It is what it is. But until then, we just got we got NXT Deadline next week. And then in 2 weeks, we got Saturday Night's Main Event, John Cena's final match. We'll talk about all that in the coming weeks. You already know what it is. So until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support as always. Now that the main roster has done all their PLEs for the year, I can take my time, review all of them, and then by December or by the end of December, we should have our grading each PLE for 2025. Good stuff. We might have some other things in store. We'll see how things go. But yeah. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.